Welcome back to Metal Mass.
We're very grateful that you've decided to join us again for another episode. And this time it is me who is bringing the content to Drew.
I'm excited to see what you got for me.
Well, what I do have for you is some TikToks, but not any random TikToks, metal-related TikToks.
Now we're talking.
Because believe it or not, there are metalheads out there who are creators on TikTok, and it's actually really funny, and I've got some good ones to show you.
These are like brand new ones that I haven't seen yet so far, right?
No, you might have, and you can let me know if you have,
true.
but I doubt it if you're not specifically looking for this thing.
Cool.
All right, so I'm ready to show you these if you're ready to watch them.
I am always ready to watch.
Number one, here we go.
Okay.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh my gosh.
So, yep, there's that one. What do you think?
That's good. It's fun because it's like, I don't know, I love what you put into it, but it's true. It's a true thing, you know. Sometimes you'll just sit there like in the stoplight, drive through, whatever, and you're just trying to listen to some stuff that you like, but you get some weird looks, you know, if someone's not familiar.
I never listen to music with my windows rolled down because, first of all, I just think it's obnoxious.
Yeah, that's true.
But I thought that no one else could hear my music until one day I forgot something inside my house, had my car running, music played. Coming back to the car, I'm like, I can hear this crystal clear.
It's so funny.
Anyone with their windows down or on a motorcycle can hear the death metal blasting from my vehicle.
But you know what? It's fun, okay?
And it's fun. Okay, so this guy has a few of them. This one's my favorite of his, though.
Translating metal songs so my girlfriend understands them better. Part 5. A demon has control of my mind. The darkness is through his very eyes. I've come to claim what's rightfully mine. Power, with your life. Speak your last words of my night.
That's good.
Right? So sometimes we don't even understand.
True. That's true. It's certainly not like a first listen through. You're not going to catch everything.
We have said this before. You go and look up the lyrics once, and then it just sticks and you remember. But
Definitely.
one of my favorite things about this TikTok is just how normal the guy looks.
Yeah.
I mean, guys,
right.
Most metalheads look like us and that guy. I mean,
It's like a normal everyday guy. Like, he may not even be wearing a metal shirt. I mean, we do often, especially for this channel, but you know, sometimes you're just wearing a hoodie.
okay, moving on to the next one. This video has been around forever, but it is nearest and dearest to my heart.
I've seen this.
It's not doing anything now.
It's just so good. The three metalheads sitting next to each other, they've all got long hair.
Yeah, you can tell they're just buddies. Yeah, it really captures the essence of just like being like a metalhead in high school and just like, you know, being the kind of kid that like just likes to be in the back of the class, like just hanging out with your buddies, you know, just having a crew of people that you know, that's your people, you know, they like the same music you do. It's fun.
Moving on to this one.
We should 100% normalize metal music on the radio. Like, just imagine this.
Coming in at number 1 on this week's chart is this.
We should...
Yep. Can you, okay.
Yes.
So not even satellite radio has like a true
good channel.
metal radio station.
You're right. I had satellite radio for a little while, and there was like, I mean, it's the one with
The
Octane.
closest you're going to get is Octane, and that's basically all metalcore, which is good, but it's just like sometimes you're not in the mood for that.
Like even just one radio station for all of metal is just not enough to get nearly enough variety.
I mean, and that's the best we get is Octane, Ozzy's Boneyard, Liquid Metal. That's it.
Liquid
and then
Metal. I forgot about Liquid Metal.
I don't like. I've lived in a couple places, but all of the local rock stations, the most aggressive they'll go is like Godsmack, and then that's the cap. That's it.
Like maybe an occasional like you might get like Avenged in there if they like when they've released like their new stuff.
I mean,
like some of the new stuff that comes out.
They'd never play anything from City of Evil or the first two albums.
True, never.
Just Hail to the King was the only thing that ever got them because that's what people could handle. But
apparently,
oh man, it would be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, with Spotify and Apple Music, it's
The radio's kind of dead anyway.
Yeah, you can put it on like your own channel or radio station, and it gives you some really good recommendations based on your history, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to have like, a guy on the radio saying, hey, like
a community. Yeah. Like, hey guys, so we got a concert coming up this week. But in the meantime, check out a little bit of Korn or something, I don't know.
Or some Cannibal Corpse or Amon Amarth or something other than bands that are mainstream.
Yes, very true.
Anyway, moving on to a challenge.
A challenge?
Yes. So there are many challenges on TikTok. Some of them are dumb as hell.
Yes. They're still sometimes entertaining to watch.
Yeah, some of them are pretty entertaining. I thought that this one was extremely entertaining. Try not to sing or headbang.
Everybody else, good luck.
Some Pantera. I just lost it.
Oh, I guess I did too, technically.
Some classics. Slayer. This guy's doing really good.
Yes, you can tell he's suffering. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd love to see more of that.
I couldn't find any more of these.
Really?
I'm sure if I looked harder, I'd be able to find a few. If you guys know of any other, try not to headbang or sing challenges, let us know, because those are fun.
How about this? Pull one together for us, and we'll do it. We'll watch through the video and record it. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, no. If you guys follow this channel pretty closely, you know our favorite bands.
That's true. You know our taste. Oh man, you could get us so good.
Okay, ready for the next?
Yes.
Dark black past is my most valued possession. Hindsight is always 20/20. Looking back, it's still a bit fuzzy. We are mutually a shared distraction. Nice story. Paranoid to enemy, your thoughts were in. Tired tears are guiding me. My hair is getting thin. Trouble for things I haven't got to yet. I'm jumping at the bed and
So
dang,
I just love this one just because of how accurate it is.
It's so true. Like you can go through and you can see just by the way that she looks, you're like, oh yeah, like those are the bands. That's like what the people in those bands would be wearing.
No, or just the audience mostly. I mean, like you go to any thrash metal concert, you've got the denim battle jacket with the bullet belt. And then, you got the metalcore, and it's like the beanie, the black hair, the eyeshadow.
Very true.
And then like each subgenre even has its own sub-style, which is insane.
That is true. That is so insane.
All right. This one's for those Korn fans out there.
Of which I am one.
Okay, Korn, what are you all about? Well, we're a new metal band from California. Yeah, I knew that. I mean, I've never heard of you. No. NU metal. It's like a weird mix of rap, metal, and alternative sounds. Oh, you mean like Rage Against the Machine? Well, kind of, except instead of talking about philosophers and politics, we're going to talk about how sad we are, and eventually we're going to lash out violently against the world. Well, Kurt Cobain just died, and people are pretty bummed out. I think if there's any time this music is going to work, it's going to be now. Also, we're going to tune our instruments incredibly low to the point where the strings are barely hanging on. They make this weird clanging sound every time we play a note. Is that going to be distracting? Incredibly. People are going to think their CDs are scratched right out of the box, but that's just our bassist. Weird choice, but I guess it could work. Also, I'm just going to scream gibberish on a couple of songs, and all of our album covers are going to feature children in traumatizing situations. Okay, if I say yes, do you promise not to add any more random crap into this? Okay, fine. I can see you reaching for the bagpipes.
Oh, man. That's so good.
Oh, Korn.
It's oh man, but that's what I love about him because I mean, yeah, he makes a good point about not that every band has to be like have like the deepest lyrics of all time, but I typically will lean more towards those bands that have like really deep, I feel like poetic lyrics. I feel like Trivium is really good at that. But
yeah, there are those bands, and then there's Ailstorm.
That's true. And it's not, you know, like sometimes I feel like they're just kind of, that's just the style they're going for, you know. Sometimes it's like a joke, but
sometimes you're in the mood for just kind of like a playful song.
Exactly. Just like to have a good time. And then sometimes they'll have bands, you know, like Korn, that they really are just kind of singing about being like depressed or like, you know, it's really fun to listen to. I just love like the details that they add. Like
they're pretty unique.
I don't know. They're very unique, right? They got a very unique style. I just don't hear a lot of bands doing stuff like that, like yo, you know, and like the bagpipes.
Oh, System of a Down sometimes. And
okay, they're a great style.
Our newly discovered band, Maximum the Hormone.
That's
but
true.
They are speaking
That's
Japanese.
true.
We don't speak Japanese, so they could actually be speaking
like
actual words, and it just sounds kind of like
been complete normal words we don't really know for sure. But that's so true. There really is almost like and I don't know, maybe there is like a more accurate term for all the bands that are wrapped up in here. Maybe it's almost like a subgenre of nu metal. But I feel like there is almost kind of just like that group of just like weird nu metal bands, like Korn, System of a Down. I even throw Slipknot in there a little bit.
Yeah, weird
sometimes. Yeah. I don't know, that's fun. But anyway, good stuff.
All right, I only have two more for you.
All right.
I saved my favorite for last, but for now, here's this one that's still really good.
Cool. Such a proud dad. Oh yeah.
So funny.
That's awesome, man.
You know, sometimes I don't want kids, and I see something like that, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying the XXXS, you know, Halloween shirt.
Right? Seriously, dude. Just like getting another little metalhead running around, you know?
That'd be sick.
It's a tempting thought. It's a lot
Or
of
they
fun. They could grow up.
No, let's not talk about that.
No,
that's not an option.
Yeah, no.
They can do what they want, but
very true, obviously.
All right. This one is one of my favorites.
The one.
It's just funny.
I'm excited.
So, here we go.
Calling all metal vocalists, I need the most brutal. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was really good. Dang, is he so I don't know. I didn't recognize him. Is he like from a band or is he just like a private vocalist?
Might be like a part of like a local band or something.
That's true. Yeah, because it sounded really good.
No, yeah, that sounded like a quality scream.
That was awesome.
Like kind of a growl there, but
yeah,
man,
it's guttural.
like one of my favorite things is just how normal all these people look.
Right? It's just like normal people, and that's the thing. Like I feel like metalheads become like a caricature, but you know, it's just people who have a certain taste in music. I mean, sometimes it is fun to lean into like the different style of dress and like personality. And
I mean, you guys know I have a battle jacket that's totally decked out, and
that's true.
When I go to Ghost concerts, I do pop a paint on my face, and
yeah, true.
There's a time and a place for it,
but we're also just normal people who have a certain taste in music. You know, we're not just putting on a character.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So there you go. What do you think?
Man, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was good.
It was really good. Yeah, it's fun to just like be able to see like it's a really good representation of like a community of people who all are kind of like us, just like love metal and just like to have a good time,
and also has a day job. And
that's true. Yeah. Oh man, it's good. It's a good ride. Sorry. I feel like it was a good wide range of stuff too. I mean, you got like all sorts. You got like female metalheads, you got male metalheads, you got a dad metalhead in there, high schoolers. I don't know. It's just fun to see. You know, there's metalheads everywhere.
Metal is for everyone.
It really is. There's a place, a subgenre, a song for every person, so.
Including you.
Absolutely, including you.
All right, well, let us know if you like this video. Give us some suggestions. We're always open for suggestions.
Yes, I'd love it. So especially as like I get into this more, I'd love to get the names of different like TikTokers who specifically do metal stuff. So if you have any in mind, feel free to leave them in the comments.
Well, my friend, may metal be with you.
May blessings be upon you.
Amen.
Oh.